Alright guys, what's up? I've been crunching pretty hard. You can probably tell maybe by the sound of my voice. I'm a little bit tired. I am planning to, have a little bit of fun tonight and chill and relax. However, I managed to get a build of Revulsion, using the new engine with all of the new features, the new death mechanic, everything like that. I've done some preliminary testing. Everything seems to be working. There's this there's this weird thing though. Whenever a patch is about to go out for a game, something will break. It doesn't know. I don't know what it is or why or it just happens. It just fucking it could be something that was working for the last like 3 days or 3 years, and then it'll just suddenly break. So you might recognize this area if you've played the game. Kind of. This is one of the first areas in the game where you go into an outdoor location, and it's semi-open. You can see the sky and everything like that. It's sort of a revealing shot showing like this is a cool like fortress area, and it kind of gives people a chance to kind of, okay, so it's not just going to be a bunch of tight hallways all the time. Well, the terrain stopped rendering randomly, and anything that I tried to do to solve it would crash the editor. Just this one terrain. All the others seemed to be fine. The collision was fine. It would collide with the player and everything like that. But this one terrain, just this is the oddly enough, this is the first terrain I ever made. Like if you were to go back to like all my earliest videos once I first started working on Project Stray, like I don't know, about 2 years ago, something like that. Um, you would see me working on this area, and I built this terrain. Stop rendering. Never touched the map. Never did anything. All I did was I just updated to the latest version of the editor, of the engine, and there you go. So I had to rebuild this area. So I went ahead and I rebuilt the area using a lot of the art that didn't even exist back in the day. So maybe it's a little bit more spruced up now. In some ways, I like the flow. I liked the flow before better. Sorry for the yawn. But this new flow is, it's okay. It's I don't know. In some ways, it's probably kind of better because it looks a little bit more interesting. It's a little bit more interesting and a little bit less of that ugly ass like terrain. The secret over here is more of a secret now as well. Like you might not even see it. Like before, it kind of drew the eye, but this time, like you're more likely to look off the edge and notice that there are items down there and go, "Whoa, how to?" So it'll look like I intended for this to work this way instead of the way it did before, where if you're just looking, in that direction, you might notice that you can kind of go that way. And a lot of people don't think to go that way, but a lot of people do. It's not really meant to, it's meant to be sort of like a faux secret where it's not really a secret. It's supposed to make you feel like you found a secret when it's really not a secret, kind of a thing. Now it's more like, yeah, it still accomplishes the same goal. You you look off the edge. Wow, this was hard work. Oh wow, there's stuff out there. That means I can go out there. And then you look around. So that's gonna be pretty much that. There's only one left. One thing left to do that I could potentially try and get done. But I really don't have enough time. Is to try to package a custom level um, in in this right now. Right now, the custom level list is going to be blank because there just isn't any that I'm going to release with the first iteration. The level editor will exist, but I want to actually work on actual maps and then package those with the project so that you can actually load those files and all that. So that's something that's going to come a little bit later, if you want to actually see it in action, like the new maps and stuff like that. Uh, the new death mechanic is in, and it's working correctly. I made some changes to it to fix some issues and improve things more. This guy's still floating in the air. All right. All right. So with that said, let's see. What else is there? Um, there's really nothing else. There's really not much else. I'm sure that I'll think of something as soon as I stop recording. I guess this video will just be shorter than the others. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and yeah, like I think this is going to get done um with yeah, I think everything's going to be on time. The only thing that's going to be kind of hard is that tomorrow I'm going to rework the trailer for the game. Now, the trailer rework, I'm going to try and keep it really short and really simple. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be kind of similar to what's already there, but I'll adjust the music. I think a lot of stuff actually kind of came out okay. Um, Basically, I'll start off with a couple of like slow flying scenes where you kind of see these environments. I might even use this environment because it's like cool now. And then where you just kind of slowly float through an area, and then you float through another area, and then show a little bit of combat, be like fast paced action, and then show a bunch of guns fly across the screen or something like that. Because there's about 100 different guns in the game, you know, and I could probably put in some armor and stuff like that, and you know what I mean. So I can like make it. You see, it's a looter shooter. It's a fucking looter shooter. So I should probably show some of the guns. What else? And at the end of that, I'll say, and also build maps using this new level editor, and I show the level editor in multiplayer mode, and just working on stuff together with other people, and that'll probably be it. Like that should be it. I'm thinking 30 seconds, 30 seconds tops. It'll be real simple, super straightforward, and then maybe have a tutorial for the level editor or something. Might be kind of cool to like have that as a second video maybe, and then redo all the screenshots. Just go through and get a bunch of different screenshots and just redo them all. So with that said, I think everything should be in order. The sale's on the 23rd, so I'll have a whole day to to do all that. It shouldn't be that bad. Oh God, I jinxed it, didn't I? Oh no, what I do? Some other terrain is gonna fucking disappear. If another terrain disappears, I'm just cutting the map from the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If another terrain decides to just do this shit, I don't know. I'm never fucking using the landscape shit again. If this ever happens again, I'm done with landscape. I'm just not gonna use it. All right. Well, anyway, guys, take it easy and yeah, stay tuned for more.